Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video it's New Year! Happy New Year! Well, anyways, in this video we're doing Fischer VS Spassky game 6. Well, actually it's the Applauding Game, much better name. And you're just about to see why. Very likely you know who wins by the name. Maybe I've just spoiled it. So, in this video, guess what? You've just seen the end of it. Okay, well, who cares? It just looks like a random end. So, well, Fischer starts pawn c4. He's only been playing pawn c4 twice in competitive games. So then it goes pawn e6 and then knight f3. Well, Fischer's white. And then we have pawn d5. And then pawn d4. Most of you like, okay, let me just exchange right away. And some of you are like, if I go here, isn't that horrible? So basically, it's do the exchange straight away. But you're not like Bobby Fischer, are you? So then it's knight f6. Still not doing the exchange. Literally, like, I'm going to win a point. By the way, guys, it's not just about points. Points never makes you win the game. Also think about development. It's just the start. And then we have knight c3, bishop e7, bishop g5, pin. Haha. Sadly, bishop. Get away, bishop. Get away, bishop. Pin. Haha. And then they play that, and then they play that, and then I get a queen. Yay! Okay, that is not the game, okay? Why would Boris Spassky do that? And then black castles, well, Bobby Fischer, not anonymous. And then we have a pawn h6, kicking the bishop, so off I go, pawn h4, and then we have pawn d6, and then captures for once, you would say. And then we have loads of captures here, like bishop takes, queen takes, and then queen takes, and then you see we have knight takes, and then pawn takes, and then rook comes to c1, just putting pressure on the c-pawn. And now we have bishop e6, and then queen a4, and then pawn c5. It's like, I'm playing the queen's gambit declined. Queen a3. I love to play queen's gambit declined. Okay, that's not the real me. I hate playing queen's gambit declined. I actually have never actually played against the queen's gambit. Rook c8 is like, I can't take. Well, Bobby Fischer just made it even harder for himself by playing that move. Because literally, he can't take now, do the exchange. Because then you see, rook gone. And now, bishop b5, pawn a6, yeah. And then, what? You're just about to take a bishop. Most of you will have spotted that there's a pin. Hairpin, haha. Well, there's a proper pin there. And now we have a takes and castles. And now Fischer is a point ahead. Well, really? Oh, really? No, he is not a point ahead. Okay, well, finally, Bobby Fischer castles into the 16th move into the game. And then rook a7. Finally, also allowing this pawn to take, since rook's defended by queen. And then see, the queen is, I'm not planning to play that. That's such a horrible move. And then the queen is gone. Dun dun dun, bishop e2, and then 97. It's like dun dun dun, normal voice. Then she's like interrupted by normal voice. Okay, 94. It's so annoying. They just made it worse. Like, this is you, huh? Why did I play that move? Bobby Fischer, the best person in the world. Well, instead of that just takes, you just lost a rook. 2 points to Bobby Fischer. And then we have queen f8, and then knight takes, pawn takes, obviously. And then we have pawn e4. If they take, then if this takes, that actually makes stuff hard. It's because there's 2 isolated pawns on the e file, and then for the rest of the game, Bobby Fischer can just attack that, and that's going to be really annoying for Boris Spassky. So then they play pawn d4, and once again, isolated pawn. They can just move it here, actually. They can just move it here next move. But unless they're smart enough to play pawn f4. It's like, don't play the f-pawn opening. But you've already castled anyways. So it's like, for example, you could take an en passant, if you know. So let's go back to, let's say, here. But you can't do it properly then. So they play pawn d4, and let's say we play pawn f4, queen e7, pawn e5, rook b8, bishop c4, attacking the pawn. Pin. So for example, I can just play that in my next move. How much are they supposed to take? And then you see we can just get a free pawn. Dun, 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 dun. Then play king h8, stopping the pin. And then we have queen h3. And then knight f8. That's the only square that the knight can go to. Well, going knight there is horrible. Going knight there, knight's not doing much. Just fracturing an exchange. And then you see if he goes here, nothing to do there. And then you see here, that's going to be a very horrible place. Look, it's a line. Whee! It's a very diagonal line. And then what else? Let's say if you go, that's the only good place, basically. And then you can't go here as well. So, pawn b3, pawn a5, pawn f5, pawn takes f5. For once we forgot, for once the rook takes f5 ends the pawn thing. Anyways, knight h7, knight's trapped. Knight, it can go there, but that. Still, it's a queen and rook, and again, queen and rook against queen and two rooks. Queen, rook, and bishop against queen and two rooks. What would win? Queen, rook. I don't know. But anyways, so let's go. So rook on the C rank f1, queen d8, queen d3, rook e7, pawn h4. Now he uses all his power to do that because rook on the B rank to b7, and then we have, rook b7, rook b7. Okay, whatever. Well, rook on the B file to b7, and then pawn e6, rook on the B rank to c7, queen e5, queen e8, pawn e4, queen d8. Now, queen d8. What an interesting move. What is Spassky doing? Now, if you know this, there's a German word, not world. There's a German word called Zugzwang. Now, do you know what Zugzwang is? I'm guessing that's a no. Well, Zugzwang is basically where everywhere you move, that's really bad. Like we have rook here, really bad. Rook here, really bad. That just allows you to, and then that just allows you to play it forward. Not really though, but still, rook here, really bad. Rook here, really bad. Look, it can only go there, see? These are only rook moves that can be possible. It can only go there, 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 and there. Look, these are the only rook moves possible. And I just don't believe it. Look, that's all the rook can do. And then the queen can do really anything. Blocked by its own pieces. No, it can't go there. Goes here, here. Sorry, it can't go there. Look at that. The queen's doing horrible. So basically, it's in Zugzwang. There's not much. And then the rook on the first row to f2, queen e8, rook on the second row to f3, queen d8, and bishop d3. Pawns. And then we have queen e8, queen e4. What are you doing, Bobby? Sorry. Oh my goodness. I keep on calling Boris Spassky Bobby Fischer. And then rook takes, what? Just gave up a rook. And then rook takes, and then king g8. And then you just can't stop much. And then bishop c4. And then you see now what happens. king goes to H8, and then you see we have queen F4, and then there's no way to stop the checkmate. So then, guess what? Bobby Fischer, sorry, oh my goodness, it's Boris Spassky. Well, Boris Spassky resigns. Da-da-da-da. Well, basically, now Bobby Fischer's leading. This is why I'm world champion, says Bobby Fischer. Actually, he's a good world champion. Thank you for watching this video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video. Bye-bye, and a happy New Year!